Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. To my returning subscribers, I want to say thank you so much for always appreciating my content, for watching, for liking, commenting. Thank you so much. And to those who are new here, welcome to this space. Just to put it out there, my YouTube channel is about mental health, being able to different, and generally my lifestyle. So, on today's video, it's on mental health part. So I have a notebook. I have noted some things. So in case you need a notebook, please get one because it's about to get serious. We are about to learn. We're about to have some knowledge. So chukua snack, chukua kablanketi. Let's do this together. And I want to talk about things I wish I knew about mental health. I am a victim of mental health. I started battling mental health in 2021 November. That's when I started this journey, and starting it for the first time, I didn't have a clue of what mental health is. I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't know how to live life with it. And as time went by, I learned a lot. It actually changed my life for good. I can say that too. There are things I didn't know about mental health, and I know the things I didn't know. I'm sure some of you also do not have a clue of them. That's why I decided to create a video about it, about things I wish I knew, or things you should know about mental health. Hapa ni sisi wote tunalearn, okay? Stay tuned. Usisahau kusubscribe. The goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the time February. So stay tuned. Usiboeke, of course. So on the things I wish I knew about mental health, stroke things you need to know about mental health. The first one is that depression is not the only mental disorder known. Personally, I didn't have any clue of mental health. Nilikuwa nadhani tu it's only depression until I became a part of the mental illness victim ama journey. So in 2021, I was diagnosed with anxiety disorder. Honestly, sikuwa najua kama kuna kitu kaa hiyo, like kwani anxiety ni ugonjwa. I didn't have a clue until I was diagnosed with GAD, inaitwa GAD, generalized anxiety disorder. So until I was diagnosed with that, I didn't know there are other mental disorders. I only thought it's just depression and hivyo. I came to learn ziko mingi. Kuna anxiety disorder, kuna mood disorders like bipolar. That is part of mental health. Kuna personality disorders. Mnazijua ni mingi sana, the types of mental illnesses. So ni mingi. I didn't know they are there until I was part of it. So that is one thing I wish I knew. Depression is not the only mental health known. That is one. Put it down. The second thing is some mental illnesses are underlying conditions. Like they just need a trigger to blow up. Iko tu kwa mwili, inangoja tu trigger, and eventually something will trigger it. Eventually anything inaweza kuwa triggered by mental environmental factors, genetic factors, biological. So some are underlying conditions. For my case, I was told that the anxiety disorder I have been battling, I am recovering, I'm grateful. It's underlying. It was just triggered something triggered it. I hope Kumoja can hear your story of what happened, but it was triggered. Of which, whatever triggered it, kama haiko happened, something else would have happened to trigger the anxiety. So it's an underlying condition. That is another thing. Some mental illnesses are underlying condition. It's within the body. It's only waiting for a trigger to blow up. Get it? Another thing you need to know about mental illnesses is that it takes time to heal. I remember when I started mental health journey or psychiatric clinics, I met someone who really advised me so well. And she told me, when you start treating mental health, give it time. Take your time. Don't rush. And I think she told me that sometimes the more you take in medication, the more unafeel ni kama vitu haziwork. Sasa that's the time healing process starts. So you need to take your time. Don't expect once you put under medication, you will start medication today and then get better tomorrow. See, kama it's not something like headache, yeah. You just get painkillers, then the pain goes. It takes time. It can take years because mine took years because I'm still recovering. I can say I'm in the final stages of recovering. And imagine it was diagnosed in 2020, and so all those years, almost 5 years. So it takes time to heal. So don't rush it, don't rush things, take your medication, take care of yourself. Okay? That's what you need to know about mental health. Another thing you need to know is that these mental issues or illnesses come with very strong suicidal urges. Like when you're mentally ill, unakwanga tu na suicidal urge, like uko like, maybe if I die, hii kitu itaniondokea because of the pain you're in, ama that bad feeling. I really can't explain the feeling in the head. It's specifically in the head. It's something so bad. So you're like, maybe if I die, I'll rest. Maybe if I die, all these things I'm passing through will go. So it comes with so much suicidal thoughts, stroke, urges, and if not taken care of, you will definitely commit suicide. We've seen and heard of so many people who have committed suicide due to mental illnesses. It's serious. It's serious. I have attempted suicide 3 times, and it's hard. It's hard to deal with it. It's hard to treat. It's hard to cope. Hapa unahitajingi the grace of God. Okay? Yeah, so in case you hear someone at your ago, someone has mental illnesses, just listen to them and usignore your mtu. I know what we go through. I know how it feels. So if you get to a point of someone taking their lives, anakwanga may go through a lot. So if you hear of anyone with mental illnesses, just help them out. It's never easy, but it's never easy. So that is something you know about suicidal thoughts. They are very strong. Those voices they are so loud. Kitu inakwambia unaona ukikufa utaacha kuteseka. And so I imagine if the suicide attempts worked, so things could be bad, things could be different. So that's one thing you need to know. And another thing is that attacks like anxiety attacks, shock, panic attacks, they can be triggered by anything, literally anything, like fear, anger, they can be triggered by anything. Another thing you need to know about mental health is that the attacks like panic attack or anxiety attacks can be triggered by anything, like literally anything, like fear, anger, anything. As for me, if there's something that used to trigger anxiety attacks for me is space. Like ningia kwa room yenye it's small. I used to feel so much compression in my, especially forehead. Nilikuwa nasikia ni kama forehead inavurutwa. It was bad. So small spaces, anger, fear, anything, literally anything. So attacks can be triggered by anything. And some triggers are internal. Sometimes you really can't tell what really triggered you, because sometimes you just find that boom, an attack appears. So some are within the brain, because so much happens in the brain, so you can't know everything. So that is about attacks, panic attacks. And I guess there's a difference between anxiety attacks and panic attacks. Make Google your friend. Another thing about mental health is that some mental disorders come with anger issues. Unapata mtu ako na makasiriko with anger. So, but some come with so much anger, like you're just angry. You don't know why. You really can't explain, but you're angry. Some come with anger issues. And another thing, the attacks come in different ways. So the panic attacks, the anxiety attacks come in different ways. The attack can come in when you get attacked, you vomit, you start sweating, you collapse, irritating itchy skin. Let me give intense fear, like unaogopa tu. For me, when the disorder, the anxiety disorder was still raw, it was still raw, I could get, anytime I got attacks, I could collapse. Si ile seizures, but kitu inakupiga tu boom, unaanguka. It was bad. So sometimes you could get an attack, unaanguka, or start vomiting, sweating, you get so much fear. Yeah, irritating skin. As for now, like hizo signs that attacks huku are different. At times I could feel like some charge, unaona hizi electric shock kwa spinal cord, it's bad, ama in the brain. Yeah, so attacks come in different ways. So if you're having mental health, you need to master how your attacks come, how to manage it or how to handle it. Because if it's for fear, you can just find someone, talk things out, to let that fear out, listen to music. People have different ways of dealing with those. So any can do, sleeping, crying actually helps a lot. So that is one. They come in different ways. Another one is if these mental illnesses are not treated, they can lead to death or madness. And let me tell you something, I almost fell a victim for this, because some people assume that mental illnesses should not be given medical attention, and in my side I can say they really do. Because the way I was feeling, if I wasn't put under medication, I would have run mad early kitambo. It was bad, like it was bad. So if it wasn't controlled or managed through meds, I would have run mad kitambo, or even death, because it reaches a point where the brain just can't do it anymore. So the medication are good, and I'd advise, if you're having any mental disorder, Once you're put under medication, please be serious about it. It helps. I am here because of medicine. Medical attention has really helped. If it were not for that, things we could be having different stories right now. But I'm grateful the medication I was put under really helped, like antidepressants. Unaweza poa. You can be given sleeping pills, because sometimes when you have mental illnesses, it gets hard for you to get sleep. So you're given sleeping pills, antidepressants, those sort. If you put under medication because of a mental disorder, please be serious about taking the meds. It will help so much. So that's about if not treated, or if not given medical attention, could lead to madness. Actually, some of the people, sijui kama madness is the correct word to use. Well, I do not have another word to use. So some of the people you see out here who are, who are mad. I don't know. Let me use that word. I'm sorry. You will find that some, it started as a mental disorder, but they didn't know. They didn't just care or seek medical attention. So it reaches a point that now it's uncurable. So inafika point so that you lose it completely. So some of the people seen in the street, it started as a mental disorder. Slowly by slowly, it grows worse because it wasn't managed. It goes to an extent of losing it completely, and it's bad. It's very bad. And in the part of death, in your part, yeah, suicide. So it could lead to death or madness if not controlled or managed. Another point is that they need serious medical attention to control a serious one. You could be put under medication for years, like 2, 3. As for me, I started medication in 2022 January, because when I got sick, I didn't really know I was sick. But things escalated. Now I had to seek psychiatric attention, so that's when I was put under medication. I took medicine for like 2020, the whole of 2022, the whole of 2023, and a part of 2024, of which sasa hiyo ni mimi nilijachisha because it was too much. But hiyo time yenye nilijachisha, I had started seeing change. Remember I told you that mental health takes time to heal. So me not quitting medication doesn't mean that I was already healed, but I started seeing some changes. So it needs serious medication to control. That is another point is that the medication to mental illnesses needs consistency and regular checkup. You don't just take meds for a month and then unaacha. No, you need consistency. Be consistent. At times, even if you're not feeling anything, just go for checkup. Go for psychiatric checkup. Go for neurologist checkup. As for me, I normally go for checkups with it, even though but I do to see how I'm doing. Right now, I'm not under medication. I'm grateful, but I really, really recommend for consistency. Once you're given medicine, take medicine seriously. You will heal. You will heal. And regular checkups, hata kama you feel vibaya, just go for checkup. It will help so much. Another thing with mental disorders is that they come with so much loneliness and self-hatred. You reach a point, you reach a point where you just want to be on your own. Like, you don't wanna be around people. You just wanna be on your own. You just start hating yourself. you start questioning, like, why me? Why am I going through this? And if I could say that loneliness is what mostly brings up these suicidal thoughts. So yeah, loneliness. You just feel lonely. You just wanna be alone. Sometimes you think that people hate you, like unaona tu people hate you, nobody wants you, nobody wants to listen to you, and for that matter, it really needs when you have mental health, or you have a member or a friend who has mental health, just love them. They need care, they need attention. Just talk to them, even talking to someone helps. So care, love, show them love. And one thing I did is I insist, if you if you have if you're battling with a certain mental health and you're put under medication, ukienda psychiatric clinics, stroke neurologist clinics, ni neurologist, yeah, hizo, please be accompanied by someone. Please accompany that person. It's never good to be on your own. We need at least that attention, that care, at least that companion, that warmth is really important, because you let someone go to clinics by their own, they go questioning themselves, questioning their existence. That is what draws suicidal thoughts so close to someone. So keep people with mental illnesses, talk disorders close. Be friends, listen to them, talk to them. It helps. It helps so much. And the last point I have, of course, there are so many, but I thought you should know this. These are I guess, the main ones. There are many too. The last part is that they are curable through medication. Mental disorders, they are curable or manageable through meds. As for me, the GAD, the anxiety disorder, GAD stands for generalized anxiety disorder. It was controlled through medication. If it were not for medication, things could be different right now. But right now, I can testify that I'm healing. I think right now I'm in my last stages of healing. Okay, so they can be controlled, stroke cured, because the way I was feeling when the anxiety was raw versus now, there's a very, very big difference. It's like a 80 or 75% difference. That's a big difference, because I told you mental health takes time to heal. Because if it was something easy to deal with or manage, I could have healed long time ago. Since 2021, that is how many years? This is the 5th year actually, so it's long. So that should tell you that it takes time to heal and it's manageable. Only if you be consistent with your medication, just love yourself, just take medication. It's not easy. It's never easy to swallow those meds. It's never easy to go to those psychiatric clinics. It's never easy to cope with these things, depression, anxiety, those disorder. But jikaze, one thing I'd say, jikaze tu, hakuna ku give up. So mnakumbuka hiyo. So once you put once you take this healing process serious, you give yourself time to heal. Be patient on yourself. Follow your medication. Go to psychiatric clinics on time. It will help so much. It has helped me. I'm a testimony that they are curable. And maybe if you follow this, or maybe if you get serious with medication, loving yourself, sharing, it's always good to share. Things will change so much. Even though for people with mental health, it's hard to share. It's hard to share. Sometimes you feel like you're bothering people. Sometimes you feel like you just need to keep things by yourself. It's not good, it's not healthy. Just share. If you're under medication, be serious with your medication. Go for checkups, even if you're not feeling anything, just go for checkups. It's important, and it will help you. You'll see change. So guys, that is what I had for today about mental health. And I am always for mental health for everyone. And I always say that your mental health is all you have. If you're not well mentally, you're not yourself. Take care of your mental health. Just ignore anything that is, messing up with your mental health. In case you find yourself in a situation where you're mentally ill and you need some medical attention, please seek attention. I'm saying this from a victim point of view. If I was never put under medication, I'd be mad right now. By the way, now you know how serious it is. I'd be mad, but I was put under medication. I took my medicine patiently. Be patient with yourself, and things will work. If they worked for me, they will work for you. Remember, there is a God in heaven. Atakuheal tu pole pole, so you don't need to rush. And another thing I want just to add, when that time I was sick, when the anxiety was still at its early stages, guys, I can tell you that I almost lost my sight. It's that serious. I almost lost my sight. It reached a point I couldn't see. I could only see, I guess, a meter or a meter and a half far. It was that serious. Like, mtu angekuja hivi singejua huyu ni nani. Like, I can see someone walking, but I don't know who this is. Like, it was this bad. I almost lost my sight. It was that bad. But through medication, through trusting it, and of course, trusting God, things work out for me. I'm so happy. I'm a testimony. I'm a victim. I always advocate for good mental health for everybody, because remember, your mental health is all you have. So take care of your mental health. In case you have any issue, just share. There's nothing bad in sharing. You better share and not get help, but hiyo kitu imekutoka, share ikutoke. That's it for today. So I hope this video helps someone. Hata kama itasaidia wengi, at least I hope it helps one or two people. In case you have a concern, a question, something to add, please put it in the comment section. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share to others. Share. Tumia mtu atumie mtu atumie mtu. So that's all I had for today, guys. Don't forget to interact with me in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe. And I wanted to tell you this, but then nikasahau. Nataka tufike 1000 subscribers ni introduce mtu kwa channel officially. So yes. So twende. I know 1000 subscribers is not so much for you guys. Let's do this. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Until the next video. Bye. Take care of your mental health.